It's Jack Hansen. Welcome to the Jack Hansen Show. On my show, we will be talking about the disability advocacy in the KW versus Armstrong class action lawsuit throughout Idaho. We deliver up-to-date interviews and ask the hard questions. Today, we are in Moscow as a part of the Jack Hansen Show's very first North Central Idaho tour. Our guest today at this time is Julie Fodor, Director of the Idaho Center on Disabilities and Human Development. Thanks, Julie, for coming on our show.
Thank you for being here, and welcome to the Center on Disabilities and Human Development and the University of Idaho in Moscow.
Thank you. Would you tell me more about what the Center on Disabilities and Human Development does?
Sure, Jack. The Center on Disabilities and Human Development is a university center for excellence in developmental disabilities. There are 67 university centers around the country. We are the one university center for excellence in Idaho. Typically, there's only one per state. A couple of states have a few more. So we have goals that are based on strategic planning that involves all of our partners around the state and self-advocates, family members, and other constituent groups. Our mission really is to improve the lives of people with disabilities and their families through training, education, service, and research. So we're a little bit different than the Council on Developmental Disabilities and Disability Rights Idaho in that we write multiple grants and we run multiple projects to do the work that we do to help improve lives. And we also incorporate an interdisciplinary training program for students within the university so that when they leave, they have a more integrated sense of a complete world that includes people with disabilities, and so that's a big part of our mission as well.
Thank you. What's the Center on Disabilities and Human Development involved in the KW versus Armstrong class action lawsuit?
Well, that's a good question. We haven't really been directly involved other than we participate in Community Now. As you know, the Council on Developmental Disabilities instigated the Community Now project with Health and Welfare, and we sit on both the steering committee and the larger stakeholder group.
Final parts and center planning recommendations are released by the Community Now process. How is the Center on Disabilities and Human Development going to help put them in perspective for the legislature and the public?
That's another really good question. You know, I like when I'm talking to people and I'm trying to convince them that it's important to understand a particular concept, I usually try to give them a perspective that they can understand. So typically I will give them examples that are based upon their own children, their own family members. They may have an elderly parent who's living in a nursing home, and to ask them, you know, how they plan for that person's life. How do they plan? It's really not any different when somebody has a developmental disabilities. They may just need some more support. And that's what person-centered planning really is. It's helping an individual identify the direction that they would like to go in their life. And so I like to take that approach, especially when talking to legislators, and sort of help them understand a concept by talking about their own families and their own experiences.
Thank you. Thanks again, Julie, for being on the show today. Thanks everyone for watching. I'd like to go on record and say that the Jack Hansen Show proudly supports and sponsors the initiative to expand Medicaid. Be sure to subscribe to the Jack Hansen Show on YouTube and like and comment to follow the show on Twitter. My Twitter handle is the Jack Hansen Show S1. And you can go to ourhealthandwelfare.org. Just click on the Jack Hansen Show. As always, I want to remind you, don't just sit there, do something. Because disability advocacy is one of the most important parts of Idaho. Thank you.